Are you ready for the next wave of cryptocurrency innovation?
Absolutely. We've gathered invaluable insights from top experts like Altcoin Daily and Coin Bureau.
Exactly. They're sharing their best altcoin buys and predictions for 2024.
Plus, you'll learn essential strategies to avoid common investing mistakes.
Welcome to our channel, where we distill expert insights into actionable tips.
Let's jump into the first video where Altcoin Daily reveals their top altcoin picks.
And stick around for the next segment, where we discuss potential Bitcoin crash predictions.
Just a reminder, this content is for educational purposes and not investment advice.
Bitcoin has just crossed the $100,000 threshold. What a moment for cryptocurrency enthusiasts.
Indeed, this milestone opens a host of discussions surrounding market dynamics and Bitcoin dominance.
But what does hitting 100K really mean for altcoins and the market?
Exactly. Let's unpack that, starting with Bitcoin's journey and its impact on the overall market.
So reaching the 100K mark isn't just a milestone, it's a potential catalyst for shifts in market dynamics.
Right. Cowen emphasizes how Bitcoin's dominance could rise, pulling liquidity from altcoins.
What should we anticipate if altcoins start losing their edge?
Typically, when Bitcoin moves, altcoins tend to lag behind, which leads to this cyclical dominance.
Seeing Bitcoin surge past 100K is exhilarating, but it often prompts a reevaluation of where capital flows.
So what's the risk here for altcoins?
The risk lies in investors reallocating funds to Bitcoin, particularly if they seek stability or those larger movements.
Exactly. And with Bitcoin gaining more attention, alts may struggle to maintain traction.
When Bitcoin stabilizes, that's often when altcoins can make their move.
And history has shown that sudden surges can spell trouble for altcoins.
So, what's the best strategy for altcoin holders right now?
Diversification is key, especially as Bitcoin approaches new heights.
Looking ahead, what does Cowen predict for Bitcoin's dominance?
He believes Bitcoin's rise could solidify its dominance further, pulling liquidity from the altcoins.
So what should investors be wary of?
They should watch for signs of falling altcoin performances against Bitcoin. The main takeaway: adaptation is critical during these exciting times in crypto.
Absolutely. Engage with the market intelligently and manage portfolios accordingly.
So, watching for the signs during this period is crucial.
For sure, a vigilant approach can lead to significant opportunities. Coming up next, we'll explore predictions surrounding Bitcoin cycle peaks and what they mean for the market.
Our next guest is Lark Davis, sharing unique insights into Bitcoin's future and its cycle dynamics.
Stay tuned for this insightful discussion that could reshape your understanding of Bitcoin's path ahead.
Lark Davis discusses the pivotal moments in Bitcoin's price cycles and why timing your sale is crucial.
Indeed. He highlights how many investors often miss their chance due to a lack of awareness.
But do those who hold on to Bitcoin until the end really miss out, or do they just gamble?
Well, Lark suggests it's about finding a balance between taking profits and holding for the long term.
Lark's core message is crystal clear. Timing is everything in these cycles.
Absolutely. He refers to the fleeting nature of these peaks as something we can't overlook.
But can we realistically catch the peak without getting burned?
That's the tricky part. However, he gives us historical perspectives to guide these decisions.
Did you catch that incredible statistic? Bitcoin generally only allows a 26-day window to maximize profits.
That's practically a blink. How do investors manage that pressure?
Planning and awareness of historical trends are key. Most people often hesitate during crucial times.
Exactly, and it's that hesitation that turns potential wealth into regrets.
Here's the kicker. When Bitcoin peaks, altcoins typically follow shortly after.
So there's a profound strategy in timing that out too.
Wait, so I should plan to sell my altcoins too?
Yes. You need to anticipate that 2-week window after Bitcoin peaks to maximize your altcoin returns.
Lark leans heavily on the Pi cycle top indicator. What's the deal with that?
This tool has impressive past accuracy, serving as a reliable signal for peak price timing.
If it's been accurate, why are investors still hesitant?
Overconfidence and misinformation often derail decision-making in the frenzy of market peaks.
What should investors expect? Lark anticipates Bitcoin peaking at around 250,000.
That's a bullish prediction backed by historical data of cyclical peaks.
But is that enough to convince hesitant investors to sell?
It's about managing expectations and knowing when to act.
The key takeaway: don't sit idle when those peaks arrive.
Exactly. Profit today rather than potentially regret it tomorrow.
How do we prepare for this? Set alerts and stay engaged.
Stay advanced, stay informed. That's the true mantra for successful trading.
Next, we'll dive into altcoin potential and how to capitalize on market shifts created by Bitcoin.
From identifying peaks to making timely selling decisions, don't miss it.
Tuning into this means you're set to elevate your trading game.
In a market that's heating up fast, why are 75% of investors losing money?
It's shocking. The Coin Bureau team breaks down critical insights from the Crypto Competence Index 2024.
But how does financial literacy affect investment success?
Great question. Let's explore this alarming trend together.
So the report highlights a bitter truth: the crypto community is woefully uninformed.
Indeed, this lack of understanding leads many to become victims of market volatility.
What does this mean for newcomers? Should they even get involved?
Absolutely, but with education as their foundation.
Can you believe that only 25% of crypto investors have financial literacy?
That's astonishing. How does this compare globally?
It's notably lower than the US average, where half are financially savvy.
And strikingly, places like Somalia and Afghanistan score lower than the crypto community. What do you think will happen next, considering this data?
We're likely to see a surge in demand for financial education in crypto.
So, educational platforms could become the next big thing in crypto.
Exactly. Knowledge is power in this increasingly risky market. The take-home message is clear: invest in your financial knowledge.
By doing so, you can drastically improve your investment outcomes.
Sounds like a solid plan, but how feasible is it for beginners?
It's essential. Tailoring education to one's risk tolerance is key.
Coming up next, we'll dive into a groundbreaking opportunity. I'm buying this altcoin to make 10x.
Insights from the Moon Show's host are not to be missed.
Sounds exhilarating. This could be a real game changer.
In this episode, the host posits that viewers are on the brink of tremendous opportunities in the crypto market. But what exactly lies ahead?
He dives deep into Bitcoin's chart patterns, hinting at potential movements that could create a bullish wave for the market.
But are we really at the point of seeing substantial growth? Or is this just another fleeting moment?
He clearly believes that this sideways movement is a sign of upcoming gains. Let's unpack his insights.
The main thesis revolves around Ethereum acting as a bellwether for potential altcoin growth.
Indeed, he emphasizes that when Ethereum breaks out, it could trigger significant opportunities across the board.
And why is the timing of this breakout so crucial?
Because it correlates with Bitcoin's historical cycles, suggesting that we are nearing another peak in valuations.
Bitcoin is currently in a sideways trading pattern. What does that mean?
Could it signify that investors are holding out for a potentially bigger gain?
Precisely. A stable base often precedes a breakout in bullish markets.
So it's not just a lull, but rather a setup for what's next.
Ethereum is positioned beautifully right now compared to Bitcoin. What makes it so unique?
He highlights just how pivotal Ethereum will be for the next altcoin rally.
And it's not just historical, it's about current market dynamics too.
Absolutely. A breakout could set the stage for unprecedented altcoin gains.
What about Dogecoin? It's noted for its potential in the meme coin realm.
Is there a real strategy in trading meme coins though?
Always tread carefully. But yes, Dogecoin's movement could catalyze others.
The host indicates he'll be trading strategically, avoiding small caps for bigger opportunities. So how about the outlook for Ethereum?
He predicts that a breakout could lead to rapid price surges.
Does that mean everyone should jump in now?
Caution is key, but getting in before the breakout could be wise.
Key takeaway: Ethereum's potential breakout could redefine trading opportunities.
Exactly. Monitoring all market signals is essential for savvy investments.
And being cautious, especially with volatility in meme coins, cannot be overlooked.
Coming up next, uncover the 5 worst mistakes investors make in cryptocurrency.
Don't miss out. These insights could save you from costly errors.
We'll arm you with knowledge to navigate the crypto landscape effectively.
Cryptocurrency prices are flying high, with Bitcoin surpassing $100,000. But for many newbies, the excitement often leads to financial mistakes.
True. Austin's insights today will help us avoid common pitfalls while investing in the crypto space.
And some of these mistakes are shockingly simple to avoid. Let's break them down.
Austin identifies the first mistake as valuing coins based on their price rather than their market capitalization.
Exactly. It's a fundamental misunderstanding that can lead to disastrous investment decisions.
How can viewers better grasp this concept?
He advises that market cap gives a clearer picture of a coin's potential value. Mistake number 1, valuing coins on their price alone, thinking they're getting a deal on cheap coins.
Austin points out that true value lies in market cap. Better to analyze potential gains there.
So focusing on market cap could drastically change our investment strategy.
Absolutely. It shapes a more informed investment approach.
Mistake 2 is crucial, taking emotions into account when investing.
Indeed, emotional responses could lead to buying at peaks or selling at lows.
So how do we combat that emotional impulse?
Austin recommends strategies like dollar cost averaging to maintain consistency.
New investors fail to recognize scam activities prevalent in crypto.
Austin urges viewers to conduct thorough research before investing.
Are scams really that common?
Unfortunately, yes. It's critical to rely on credible sources and verify before purchase. As more people enter the crypto space, the need for education will skyrocket.
Definitely, Austin believes users will prioritize educated investing moving forward.
What resources are best recommended?
Look for reputable online academies and trusted influencers in the crypto community.
The key takeaway here? Knowledge is power.
Investors should empower themselves through research to avoid common mistakes.
And reinforcing diligence can help build a stronger investment profile.
We want to hear from you. Share your experiences with crypto mistakes in the comments.
Your insights could help others avoid pitfalls in their journeys.
Thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation going.
What an incredible range of insights from our guests today.
Absolutely. Each expert brought their unique perspective on the ever-evolving crypto space.
Austin reminded us about those common investing pitfalls that can easily trip us up.
And the Moon Show host really highlighted the potential of Ethereum and why it's drawing attention.
It's interesting how everyone agrees on the importance of investing education.
Yet, there are such strong opinions on how Bitcoin's moves will impact altcoins.
Lark's point about timing your Bitcoin sales is definitely a strategy worth noting.
And let's not forget Benjamin celebrating Bitcoin's crossing that massive threshold.
So many pivotal takeaways. If you found value in this discussion, please give us a thumbs up.
And subscribe to ensure you catch all our future deep dives into financial insights.
Thank you for joining us. Be sure to check out more of our content.